So we got Combat Jiu Jitsu coming up on November 23rd in Monterrey, Mexico. I'm pretty pumped about it. It's going to be pretty exciting. We got a lot of really cool people in it. Got Gleison Tebow, which is a really exciting addition. Kyle Chambers is going to be in there. Felipe Fogelin. There's Dan Martinez. There's a bunch of really good guys planning on doing this one with us. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of these competitors and I want to break down some of their matches for you as we lead into it. And so in this one, I've got Kyle Chambers. This is a match against Kevin Hughes. It happened at the 10th Planet Team Duel several months back. And I want you to watch how sneaky and unorthodox that Kyle is with his leg locks. Check this out. So let's take a look at this match. This is Kyle Chambers versus Kevin Hughes at the 10th Planet Team Duel. And in this match, Kevin has actually been on the attack for the beginning here. And right here, we start with him having Kyle in the honey hole. So Kevin's struggling to hold on to it here, struggling on the attack. And he decides to roll to try to expose Kyle's heel. But Kyle is savvy, man. He's looking to counter leg lock this. So watch, as they come up and around, bam, this spot here. So look at this space here between Kyle's 2 feet. What he's done is he opened that gap so that he can reach in and peel the heel out. And he's going to try to put Kevin into the double outside ashi position, DOA, outside ashi, whatever you want to call it. And he's actually successful in doing that. So look, he peels apart and he brings his leg underneath the whole position here and pulls everything into the DOA. So you see how here he's got himself figure forward. He's now exposing Kevin into the DOA, but Kevin is savvy to this. He knows that Kyle likes that DOA position, and so he's trying to deny that, and Kyle passes it over now into the 50-50. And I want you to watch what Kyle does. So first of all, in his 50-50, he's starting out by having this figure four in place, right? And Kevin, you can see his hips are already coming up off the ground in response to the pressure that Kevin's starting to bring. So that Kyle's trying to bring. So Kevin now hiding his feet, and here comes Kyle looking to peel him apart in the 50-50. So here we go. First things first is that Kyle tries to dig under the leg and pop it up and over. So he tries to go under. And another thing too, watch how Kyle is keeping his, here, let's go to it right here. He's keeping his right heel involved, or right hand involved in peeling out the heel. I guess that's actually his left hand. Yeah, there we go. Right there. So you see how he's looking to peel Kevin's foot out, and he's going to want to pass the toes down into this space here so that he can have that inverted heel hook. So the whole time that they're working right here, Kyle is trying to peel those toes down into his armpit. Kevin doing a good job. But man, at this point, he's hanging on. He's like, no, you're not going to just pull it across. Somebody from the crowd told Kyle, hey, do your move. And Kyle's like, no, shut up. It's not time for my move yet. Or he didn't want him to give it away or something. So here we go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. I'm going to take it off slow-mo for just a second. Let it play out. Okay, so this is important to see. So let's rewind just a little bit. So you can see that what Kyle does is he tries to get up. He's coming up with his hips. He's going to get his hips up higher than Kevin's. And as he does that, I want you to watch what happens with the figure four. So look, right over here on this side, watch what happens with the figure four with Kyle's feet. You can see right here that his left foot right now is on the outside, but as the position progresses, Kyle gets up and he tucks. Now his left foot is underneath in this space over here. It's under the hip right there. And that makes an incredibly tight bind on Kevin. Yeah, you see? Boom. He's got his foot underneath, you see? Makes an incredibly tight bind on Kevin's hip. And so Kevin's going to have a super hard time moving. Now, Kyle doesn't have an easy time moving like this either, but he's got Kevin on the defensive side now. And so he's starting to peel apart, pull him through. He digs under in the 50-50 again. Look how he goes under the foot. And now he's going to start thinking about attacking a toe hold. Pause. So right now, it's a pretty decent toe hold pressure if Kyle could just pull his hips his shoulders back this direction, he might be able to find that toe hold. He's doing a good job right now. You can see he's bringing his elbow up and over the knee to offer him the toe hold style pressure. Ooh, a kick in the face. He said, sorry about that. And I pause. Actually, rewind just a little bit. So right here, you see Kevin now doing a good job of keeping his knee involved, so Kyle can't just reach over and get the easy toe hold style pressure. So he keeps his knee in the right spot. Good job, Kevin, evading that toe hold. Up and over. Now look at this. This is the critical part of the match here. Kyle decides to come up high with those hips again. And as he does, he turns his hips over. And when he does, Kevin's feet pop apart. Right there, look. It's that down pressure and the angle change from Kyle's hips force Kevin's feet. Right here, you can see Kevin's feet are going to pop right open. Boom. And Kevin makes a critical error right here. He's like, toe hold, I got this. And I can tell you from experience, and now Kevin can tell you that Kyle is super duper flexible through the feet, and he is not tapping to a toe hold unless you've got it broken, ready to break. So here we go. He goes there, and now pause. The toe hold attempt lengthens Kevin out, and the pressure from Kyle's hips drop the feet open. And as that happens, Kyle now reaches straight to the toes. Watch this. And he gets him peeled apart here. There it is. So he's got the grip that he wants. And I want you to watch how Kyle attacks the leg here. He attacks it the way that Ronda Rousey attacks an arm lock, the way that she attacks a bent arm to straighten for the arm lock. Watch this. Ooh, man, that's a vicious knee bar. So right here, as soon as he gets into this grip, figure four goes on with his feet here. He's already got the heel almost under control, but he's already thinking about this lateral style knee bar. And now watch. He's got the control. Look at this control here. This is crucial. This is something that's coming up over and over and over again, is the far side hand controlling the back of the calf. That's coming up in the leg locking game a lot nowadays, is that control over the calf. Look at that. Control with the head. So the head now making pressure against the toes, and that's making pressure that turns it towards the knee bar. And the bottom arm here is going to be lifting up. He's going to reach this hand around and grab the heel. And as he does that, the leg starts bent, but it begins to straighten. And that's what gives the knee bar. All of this combined, and the hips come underneath. So he's going to scoop up with the hips. Look at this. Starts bent and becomes a straight knee bar. Vicious. And you can see Kevin in a lot of pain, and it comes fast. Left hand to the heel, head to the toes, leg is bent, offer pressure, and that gets the tap